Hello. Once again, I'm back on my old trustworthy Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD Edition. Before I will continue, let's check out the stream if it works properly or not. So, Vivaldi browser. Okay, nice. So yeah, I'm back once again, recording locally and streaming today at the YouTube live service. And before I will keep on going, let me show you the system information first by using system settings, then going in system, about, system details, and here we are. Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD, AMD Ryzen CPU Ryzen 9 6900HX. The GPU is also an AMD Radeon RX 6800M. It has 32 GB of RAM, 2 TB of SD storage space. I'm using Fedora 44 Workstation Edition, GNOME, Wayland, and the Linux kernel is 7. Let's go now to the system terminal. Zoom in. And now you can pause the stream or later on the YouTube channel when the video will be available, and take a good look at your own pace. But pay attention please in the screen resolution. It's full 4K, 3840 by 2160, 120 Hz. I'm recording and streaming at this full 4K resolution, but at 30 FPS, as you will soon see. Anyway, silly me. Away from the terminal, and let's go now and check out the OBS settings. So yeah, video screen resolution, full 4K, 30 FPS. And as you can see on the output, I'm using audio encoder and video encoder FMPEG, AAC for the audio, VAPI H264 for the video, 30,000 bitrate, and the same basically detail settings for the recording. And I'm using MKV as the file format. Anyway, this is a recap. Today we're going to have a recap of what happened while using Fedora 44 Workstation Edition. Only good things so far. I have accomplished everything that I have set my mind to. My own personal favorite like wallpaper jumper, cursor factory, terminal stuff, theming, rising as people say. Every little customization through extensions. I even installed a virtual machine, the Blackmagic's DaVinci Resolve, the latest studio version, 20 something. And I even loaded almost all the apps on the system while streaming and recording at full 4K 60 FPS while having a game loaded as well. Amazing, fantastic stuff. As I said multiple times, and I mentioned yesterday once again in one of my comments on my video, I think some past video, I don't recall which one was it. I had a comment that some person had a problem with his soundbar, and as I have mentioned to him, or to them anyway, sometimes I feel with this Fedora Workstation Edition that it's like too good to be true. So I have to mention this now and then to remind myself that maybe this is a positive fluke and I'm lucky like that. But yeah, nothing bad to say about the system. And yeah, I don't know about the political stuff behind the scenes, company, open source community and all that. These things I don't follow, not even close. Yes, I hear stuff, yes, I read stuff, yes, I watch stuff, but other than that, I have no real idea of what is happening behind the scenes. Anyway, No need to drag this any longer. What I have accomplished with this system. So as I said, theming, rising, customizing. This is my top bar. I've placed here the calendar, weather, clock, etc. And I can click here, for example, and get an even better view of the weather. Here we are for today, up until later in the day, and then daily by each day here on the next few days. And then I have here the system menu, the power menu, however it's called. Some networking speed here, my language thing here. And then this is the main menu basically. I don't know, application finder, application launcher, a start menu, however you want to call it. Here we are. And then this is my dock. And I'm using all these apps here that you can see here. And then I have these extensions as well. We had the full rundown yesterday for extensions, one by one. And then I have my wallpaper jumper like this. For example, right now I'm in image 437. And now let's just go back a bit, 435 for example. 435. Boom, just like that. And now we'll jump again where we were. 437. Boom. Simple as that. And then I have my cursor factory like this. I can either create a new custom cursor based on my own colors, name, etc., even size. And this is how I select one cursor that I have downloaded or created myself in the past. So yeah, and then as I said, Blackmagic's DaVinci Resolve. My bad, I should have clicked here. Sorry, this one. No problem, the system is fully updated. No problem at all with the app still. And this is the version. Let me open it again here. Studio version 20, 032, something like that. Doesn't matter, I will return to this. And then I have also prepared my guide. I think this is just fine. I skimmed it through the other day, more or less a good deal. And it has plenty of good stuff in it. And yeah, everything is in this guide, is 29 pages long. Almost how I have accomplished everything in my system, but remember this one, attention, remember that the following are 100% correct for my system and my installation. If I have missed a step, made a mistake, etc., please write to me in one of my videos comments. Thanks for understanding. Keep this always in mind. And yeah, then it's the silly me, I have forgotten to visit the Fedora website, the official one, fedoraproject.org. So let's do this. It's your operating system, an innovative platform for hardware, clouds and containers built with love by you, 100% free and open source. Latest release 44. So this is the version that I'm using, Fedora Workstation. Then they also have Fedora KD Plasma Desktop. Maybe this one I will use in the future. Fedora Server, Fedora Cloud, Fedora CoreOS, Fedora IoT. And then they say, want more Fedora options? They even have Atomic Desktops, Fedora Spins, Fedora Labs, and miscellaneous downloads, whatever that means. I have no idea about these things. I've never used any of these things. Maybe in the future, we will see. But I think I will use for sure at some point, sooner than later, the Fedora KD Plasma Desktop. Anyway, and this is the official GNOME.org website. An independent computing platform for everyone. A more elegant way to use your computer. So yeah, these are the official websites. You can find the links always on my videos on my YouTube channel. on the video description below. And yeah, also of course the virtual machine boxes. It's the GNOME boxes, and here are what we have accomplished under this virtual machine. Basically it's a mirror of what I have on my host. Especially yesterday I even repeated the same theming, rising so to speak. So right now we'll go ahead and switch to light. This is a new thing, also included in my guide. But before doing that, let's update the system first. Or you know what, I will yeah, let's just update the system first. This is my customized terminal. I have the same thing both inside the virtual machine and the host. So basically, as you can see, the fast fetch is using the Swedish flag colors, and then more or less the same on the terminal prompt, with just a little bit of this bright magenta color that I like, and I have included, not I have included, the theme. It exists in the theme that I'm using, the Sweet Dark V40. Anyway, and this is another trick, DNF man, typing my password, and then it just asks me if I want to apply all the updates regardless of where they are coming from. So with one command, one simple command, my password and yes, Y, the letter Y, I'm updating everything in my system. So as soon as this will be done, I will go ahead and switch to my bright theme. This is a new trick, you will see it in action. It's an idea that I got from a comment on my YouTube channel on one of my videos. The updates are done. So yeah, this is it. I'll just do it through the keyboard shortcuts, just like this. It asks me what theme do I want to switch to. I will go with bright light side. Okay. It will work its magic in the background. This is a very specific thing, and then I can select the mouse cursor that I prefer. I will go with light blue, size 48, and here we are. This is the cursor, the light blue. And now I have this pop-up. As it says, I will restart, in order to make sure that everything will go well. You can use the system, no problem, but it's not perfect. The rising, the theming, the customizations are not perfect. You may run across into some issues, but the apps are working perfectly. It's just appearances are not complete yet. So I will just go ahead and restart the system. Even under virtual machine, it will be quick enough. Even on this somewhat old machine. So yeah, as you will see, now everything will be fine. We'll be using this bright theme that I have selected myself, which I think is quite cool one, and the icons and everything. So yeah, here we are. Boom. That easy, that quickly. Now Firefox is fine, everything. The same goes for files and every kind of app that I have installed inside the virtual machine. All of the apps are using now the bright theme. The best apps, of course, the best citizens are the ones that either allow you to change the theme, or even better, they tell you to use the automatic settings. So when you switch the themes, they are perfect. So yeah, as you can see, everything is great. And as I said, same thing about the DaVinci Resolve. And I will show you now a trick very soon. I will just hide this one for now. I will go back to my guide and I want to try this one. Let's try this one. Okay. So now basically I will do on yesterday's big project. It's about 7.1 gigabytes. Let me turn off the noise. It's this file basically. Here are the settings, the tweaks. As you can see it's 31 minutes and it's like 7.1 gigabytes. So I'll just do this now. And I will just change the name to this very specific name. Usually I use this trick to do for multiple files at the same time, but now I'll just specify this one and take a good look how fast it will happen, the conversion. Whether I did something wrong, let me try again. Let me try again. Did I mention the wrong file? Maybe I need to double check. Oh, did I copy the wrong command? No. Okay, maybe I need to retest this. I'm pretty sure it was working fine. Let me go again one more time. Okay, maybe the system update broke my FmpEg, could that be? Yeah, this is not correct. Okay, I will have to try this one now. Let me close the virtual machine. The system had a big upgrade today as well, as you saw inside the virtual machine. Let's try this one. Going back to my guide. Where is it? Okay, let's try this one. I don't believe this. I'm troubleshooting my system right now. Okay, silly me, I just noticed something. Oh my Gandalf. Yeah, silly me, for real. For real, silly me. I just noticed this. I went ahead of myself and I wasn't inside the folder. I don't believe this. That's why it didn't work. I don't believe this. Everything was fine. I wasn't in the correct folder. Silly me. Really. For real. Just silly me. I'm telling you, sometimes being an old cow, it's not good for your health. So let's try that again. Boom. Boom, it's done. That easy, that fast. Silly me, I closed the virtual machine, I did everything wrong. I just forgot to go inside the directory. I don't believe this. Oof. And now, this file is fully compatible with Blackmagic DaVinci's Resolve. Let's try that again. Hopefully the streaming and the recording are still happening. Nice. Let's go again. Silly me. I didn't have to close all these apps and double check with the FmpEg installation and all that. No need at all. So we go here and then we grab the file. It's this one. And now this one is fully compatible with the app, audio and all that. Now let's open up a bit the audio. No problem at all. Perfect. And you can go to Fairlight, for example, and do the stuff that you want to do. Now no problem whatsoever. So imagine you can have maybe a longer project or many files like this, and with the stuff that you can find inside my guide, you will convert them to be functioning properly with the app. And once again, so basically this is done. These are options. Yeah, perfect. And I just wanted to show you that all this stuff can happen at the same time, but I wanted to make sure that the installation with FmpEg will happen no problem. And I closed the virtual machine as well. But yeah, you don't need to do that. I was just in the wrong folder and I forgotten to switch to the correct folder. Anyway, I don't want to drag this any longer, really. We did some troubleshooting there as well. Yeah, fantastic system, such a great experience. Unless you are an old cow like myself, you are safe with Fedora 44, the Workstation Edition, GNOME, and quite possibly with the rest of the versions as well. So what's next? Before I go, what's next? Most probably, if everything will go well, finally I will install on this system CassioOS. I think it's pronounced CassioOS. I don't know which desktop environment I will use. I'm not sure about this. I will decide on the spot maybe. I'm thinking maybe Neri, maybe Mango, or maybe just keep it simple and go with, I don't know, KD Plasma. I'm not sure. I really am not sure. But yeah, CassioOS is in order. I've heard so many things about it. I have tried it in the past. I had it for a bit on one of my even more modern machines, but that machine nowadays I'm not using it myself, so it went to another family member and they are using some other Linux distribution. Anyway, doesn't matter. Long story short, next time, if everything will go well, I will be using CassioOS. Good luck to me. And yeah, as always, thank you for everything. Sorry for this mess in the end. Yeah, see you the next one. Bye.